Hi everyone, it's Melissa R. Mendelson, and I'm a horror dystopian science fiction author and poet, and wanted to share some good news with everybody. Wanted to let you all know that tomorrow, my book, Stories Within COVID Walls, will be released by Wilding Publishing, and it'll be available on Amazon, Barnes& and Noble. Maybe one day Wilding Publishing will have their own bookstore, which will be really awesome. And I hope if you're enjoying the short stories that I do have on my blog, that you might want to consider reading this short book here. A little history in this book. So this book was originally self-published, and Wilding Publishing did a great job with a prose poetry collection. This will remain with us. So I asked them if they would consider the short story collection, which is this, and they said yes, and they did such a great job with the cover too. So I'm really excited. This is, like I said, this is awesome. This is coming out tomorrow. I do want to do a book giveaway. Finances are a little tight, but I'm working on it. So coming soon, I hope, on Goodreads. So I'm going to read one short story called The Yard. And this is the yard. Something dark had brought them here. Maybe they understood what they had done. Some never would. They stood together, enjoying the summer air. Do they hear the birds sing as they nest in the windows of their buildings? Do they listen to the traffic coming from a world outside the barbed wired fence? Do they know the pandemic raging and why they all have to wear a mask? I envy their realities, multiple versions of real life. If I could escape, I would. But I'm a prisoner, too. Many men have been caught on the barbed wire, their blood staining metal, exposure to the staff even before the pandemic. The virus had quietly slid inside. It was here, walking among them. They were better off not knowing. If they did, they'd be afraid. They'd be afraid of us. We were the ones that let it in. A staff member hurried across the yard, careful to keep their distance. It's not in respect for social distancing. It was out of fear. They touched their mask with their gloves, making sure it was still in place. Now, the mask was contaminated. Will they still wear their mask, or change it once inside the building? Didn't matter. We were all infected. Two male staff passed by, the mask tucked under their chins. They walked close, laughing about old times. They think it's over. But every word out of their mouth was a viral bombardment, unseen and possibly deadly. Did they even think about it? Did they care? Would they care later when the virus found them? The clang of the gate slammed shut as they left for lunch. It was almost time to go back inside. Time. I never thought about it, but I wasted it plenty. I won't get time back. I don't know how much I have left. How much time do they have left? If they could spend eternity out here in the yard, they would. We all would. But the world doesn't work like that. It's too wound up, ticking to its end, and we are ticking with it. There's no escape. I want to live my life beyond these pale concrete walls, but I'm a prisoner too. They're better off not knowing, struggling to keep their demons inside. There was evil in this world, whether we wanted to believe it or not. Sometimes it leads here, sometimes it stays outside. Either way, those like me can't ignore it. But we do. Well, I did. Not anymore. Time to go back inside. Thank you for listening, and please visit my website. I plan on posting more chapters of Distant Skies on there, and might have one or two new things coming up soon. Take care.